Local webcasting for a worldwide audience.
You're listening to Radio Lewes, where the music matters, and welcome back to Guess the Year. I'm Ben Fuller. As usual, I've got a year from history, I've got the music, and I've got the trivia. And we start, as always, with the music.
Charts, the girls will tear you apart. Was it all a strange game? You're a little insane. The money that came and the public acclaim. Don't forget what you are. You're a rock and roll star. La 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 la.
The Birds there with So You Want to Be a Rock and Roll Star, which leads us into January. Alf Ramsey received a knighthood and Bobby Moore received an OBE in the New Year's Honours list. On the 2nd, veteran actor Charlie Chaplin opened his last film in England, A Countess from Hong Kong. And on the 3rd, the stop-motion children's television series Trumpton, the first of the Trumptonshire trilogy, was first shown on BBC One. Racing driver and motorboat racer Donald Campbell was killed in a crash on Coniston Water in the Lake District while attempting to break his own speed record. That was on the 4th. On the 7th, the television series The Forsyth Saga was shown for the first time on BBC Two. And on the 27th, the UK, Soviet Union and the United States signed the Outer Space Treaty. More music now. This is Sonny and Cher.
The beat goes on, the beat goes on. Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-da-da-da-dee, la-da-da-da-da. Charleston was once the rage, History has turned a page, The miniskirt's the current thing, Teeny Bopper is our newborn king, And the beat goes on, the beat goes on. Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-da-da-da-dee, la-da-da-da-da. The grocery store's the supermarket. Little girls will break their hearts, And
and men still keep on marching off to war.
Electrically they keep a baseball score.
And the beat goes on. The beat goes on.
Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-di-da-di-dee, la-di-da-di-da.
Grandmas sit in chairs and reminisce.
Boys keep chasing girls to get a kiss.
The cars keep a going faster all the time.
Mom still cries, hey buddy, have you got a dime?
And the beat goes on. The beat goes on.
Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-di-da-di-dee, la-di-da-di-da.
And the beat goes on.
Yes, the beat goes on.
And the beat goes on.
And the beat goes on.
The beat goes on. And the beat goes on.
The beat goes on there from Sonny and Cher leads us into February. On the 6th, the Soviet Premier Alexei Kosygin arrived in the UK for an 8-day visit. He'd meet the Queen on the 9th of February. On the 7th of February, the National Front was founded by A.K. Chesterton as an amalgamation of the British National Party and the League of Empire Loyalists. On the 12th, police raided Redlands, the Sussex home of Rolling Stones musician Keith Richards, following a tip-off from News of the World. No immediate arrests were made, but Richards' fellow band member Mick Jagger and art dealer Robert Fraser were later charged with possession of drugs. On the 25th, Britain's second Polaris nuclear submarine, HMS Renown, was launched at Birkenhead. On the 26th, non-league footballer Tony Alden died after being struck by lightning on the pitch when playing for Birmingham Bayside Highgate United in an FA Amateur Cup tie. 3 other players were also struck but survived. And on the 27th, the Dutch government announced support for the British EEC membership. Got a couple more tracks now because they're quite short.
Running home to put their coats on.
That was the Four Tops and Keep You Running Away. Before that, The Marmalade and I See the Rain. On the 1st of March, the Queen Elizabeth Hall was opened in London as a concert venue. On the 4th, the first North Sea gas was pumped ashore at Easington, East Riding of Yorkshire. And Queen's Park Rangers became the first Football League 3rd Division side to win the League Cup at Wembley Stadium, defeating West Bromwich Albion 3-2. It was also the first year of a one-match final in the competition. Previous 6 finals had been 2-legged affairs. On the 5th, journalist Polly Toynbee revealed the existence of the Harry letters that alleged the secret funding of Amnesty International by the British government. And on the 18th, we saw the Torrey Canyon oil spill. The supertanker SS Torrey Canyon ran aground between Land's End and the Scilly Isles. Between the 29th and the 30th, RAF and Fleet Air Armed planes bombed the grounded Torrey Canyon and sank it. And on the 31st, at the Astoria Theatre, Finsbury Park, London, Jimi Hendrix set fire to his guitar on stage for the first time. He was taken to hospital, suffering from burns to his hands. More music.
There's trouble all over the world. There's trouble everywhere you go. You could read it in the daily papers, and you could hear it on your radio. Would you believe LSD? Would you believe LSD? All right. Would you believe? Listen to me, and you will see why I'm talking about LSD. Did you hear about the girl who tried it? For a while she thought she was out of sight, until she looked out of her back window and saw vampires flying in the night. LSD, oh, will you believe LSD? Will you believe? Listen to me, and you will see why I'm talking about LSD. Ho! Look, did you hear about the man who tried it? He wanted to leave his troubles behind. He wound up going crazy. You know, he thought that he was Frankenstein. Would you believe LSD? Would you believe LSD? Would you believe? Listen to me, and you will see why I talk about LSD. Now, take heed from this story. Don't you try to get new thrills. You may see something you don't want to see, all from a sugar pill. LSD, yeah. Would you believe? I'm talking about LSD now. Trouble, 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 trouble. You talking about LSD now.
Believe it or not, from Rex Garvin and the Mighty Cravers, which sees us into April. On the 2nd, a United Nations delegation arrived in Aden because of the approaching independence. They leave 5 days later, accusing British authorities of a lack of cooperation. The British said the delegation did not contact them. On the 3rd, Angolian-born Norwell Roberts becomes the first black officer in London's Metropolitan Police Service. On the 6th, the Grand National is won by 100-1 outsider Foynaven. And Puppet on a String, performed by Sandy Shaw, music and lyrics by Bill Martin and Phil Coulter, won the Eurovision Song Contest for the UK, becoming the first English-language song to win the Eurovision Song Contest. On the 11th, Tom Stoppard's play, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead, received its Old Vic premiere. And then there's some nonsense about the Conservatives, and we don't want to do the political stuff really, do we? So we're going to carry on with some more music.
The people all in
imagine that their minds are thinking the same as me. I can hear the grass grow. I can hear the grass grow. I see rainbows in the evening. My head's attracted to a magnetic wave of sound, with the streets of colored circles making their way around. I can
The Shag there with Stop and Listen. Before that, I Can Hear the Grass Grow from The Move, which sees us into May. And on the 5th, the British-designed satellite Ariel 3 was launched. It's the first to be developed outside the Soviet Union or the United States. And the first motorway project of the year was completed when the elevated motorway section of the A57 road was officially opened by Prime Minister Harold Wilson to form a bypass around south of Manchester city area. The M1 was also being expanded from both termini, meaning that there would now be an unbroken motorway link between North London and South Yorkshire. On the 6th, Manchester United won the Football League First Division title. On the 9th, Peter Nicholls' play A Day in the Death of Joe Egg premiered at the Citizens Theatre in Glasgow. On the 14th, the Roman Catholic Liverpool Metropolitan Cathedral of Christ the King was consecrated. And on the 20th, in the first All-London FA Cup final, Tottenham Hotspur defeated Chelsea 2-1 at Wembley Stadium. On the 24th, the Royal Navy Leander-class frigate HMS Andromeda was launched at Portsmouth Dockyard. It's the last ship to be built there. On the 25th, Celtic FC become the first British and Northern European team to reach the European Cup final and also win it, beating Inter Milan 2-1 in normal time, with the winning goal being scored by Steve Chalmers in Lisbon, Portugal. And on the 28th, Sir Francis Chichester arrived in Plymouth after completing his single-handed sailing voyage around the world in his yacht Gypsy Moth 4 in 9 months and 1 day. On the 29th, the first spring bank holiday occurred on a fixed date of the last Monday in May, replacing the former Whitsun holiday in England and Wales. And Barbecue, a music festival at the Tulip Bulb Auction Hall in Spalding, featured Jimi Hendrix, Cream, Pink Floyd and Zoot Money. We got more music now. This is the Young Rascals.
Groovy on a Sunday afternoon. Really couldn't get away too soon. I can't imagine anything that's better. The world is ours whenever we're together. There ain't a place I like to be instead of moving down a crowded avenue. Do it, anything we like to do. Always lots of things that we can see. We can be anyone we like to be. And all those happy people we could meet just moving on a Sunday afternoon. Really couldn't get away too soon. No, 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 no. Keep on spending sunny days this way. We're gonna talk and laugh our time away. I feel it coming closer day by day. Life would be ecstasy, you and me endlessly moving on a Sunday afternoon. Really get away too soon. No, 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 no.
Groovin' from the Young Rascals. And it's June now. On the 1st, the Beatles released Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, one of rock music's most acclaimed and influential albums. On the 4th, saw the Stockport air disaster. British Midland Flight GA-LHG crashed at Hope's Car, Stockport, killing 72 passengers and crew. On the 27th, the first automatic cash machine, it was voucher-based, was installed in the office of Barclays Bank in Enfield. And on the 29th, Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones was jailed for a year for possession of illegal drugs. His bandmate Mick Jagger was sentenced to 3 months for the same offence. You're listening to Radio Lewis, where the music matters. This is Guess the Year. And now we have more music.
Things went wrong today, bad news came my way. I woke up to find who I had on my mind. Western Union man, bad news in his hand, knocking at my door, selling me the score. 15 cents a word to read, a telegram I didn't need. Says she doesn't care no more, think I'll throw it on the floor. Got your cable just today, kill the blue, I've got to say, hey, hey. Western said, now I'm going out of my head. Telegram just had to say, learn your lesson all the way. Hey, hey. Telegram just had to say, learn your lesson all the way. Hey, hey. Western Union. I'll be on my way, 'cause there's another girl for me. I'll be sure of her, things will be as they were. Western Union, oh Western Union, Western Union, oh Western Union, Western Union, Western Union.
Western Union there by The Searchers, and that sees us into July. On the 1st, the first scheduled colour television broadcast from 6 transmitters covering the main population centres of England began on BBC Two for certain programmes, the first being live coverage from the Wimbledon Championships. A full colour service, other than news programmes, began on BBC Two on the 2nd of December. On the 4th, Parliament decriminalised private acts of consensual adult male homosexuality in England and Wales with the Sexual Offences Act. On the 7th, in the last amateur Wimbledon tennis tournament, Australian John Newcombe beat German Wilhelm P. Bungert to win the gentlemen's singles championship. The next day, American Billie Jean King beat Britain Anne Hayden-Jones to win the ladies' singles championship. The matches are also the first to be broadcast in colour. On the 13th, English road racing cyclist Tom Simpson died of exhaustion on the slopes of Mont Ventoux during the 13th stage of the Tour de France. On the 18th, the UK government announced the closing of their military bases in Malaysia and Singapore. Australia and the United States do not approve of this decision. On the 27th, the Welsh Language Act allowed the use of Welsh in legal proceedings and official documents in Wales. On the 28th, the British steel industry was nationalised. And on the same day, astronomers Jocelyn Bell Burnell and Anthony Hewish become the first to observe a pulsar. the mighty Aretha Franklin, and Respect, of course. Into August then, on the 3rd, the inquiry into the Aberfan disaster blamed the National Coal Board for the collapse of a colliery spoil tip, which claimed the lives of 164 people in South Wales the previous October. On the 5th, Pink Floyd released their debut album, The Piper at the Gates of Dawn. On the 8th, Dunsop Valley entered the UK weather records with the highest 90-minute total rainfall at 117 millimetres. As of August 2010, this record remains. On the 9th, playwright Joe Orton was battered to death by his lover, Kenneth Halliwell, who then committed suicide in their North London home. On the 14th, the Marine and Sea Broadcasting Offences Act declared participation in offshore pirate radio in the UK illegal. Wonderful Radio London, broadcast from MV Galaxy off the Essex coast, broadcast for the last time. On the 17th, Jimmy Hill, manager of Coventry City team who had been promoted to the Football League First Division for the first time in their history, announced that he was leaving management to concentrate on his television career. On the 27th, the Beatles manager, Brian Epstein, dies. And Herbert Bowden, on the 28th, was appointed chairman of the Independent Television Authority. Music now from The Drugs. Night of the Long Grass. On the 2nd of September, Paddy Roy Bates proclaims that HM Fort Roughs, a former World War II Maunsell naval fort off the Suffolk coast, as an independent sovereign state, the Principality of Sealand. On the 6th, Mariner was launched off the slipway at Heartland and Wharf in Belfast, the first supertanker, and at around 192,000 tonnes, the largest ship built in the UK up to this date. On the 10th, in the Gibraltar sovereignty referendum, only 44 out of 12,182 voters in the British Crown colony Gibraltar supported rejoining Spain. On the 20th, the RMS Queen Elizabeth II, or the QE2, was launched at Clydebank by Queen Elizabeth II, using the same pair of gold scissors used by her mother and grandmother to launch the Queen Elizabeth and the Queen Mary respectively. On the 27th, the RMS Queen Mary arrived in Southampton at the end of her last transatlantic crossing. On the 29th, cult television series The Prisoner was first broadcast in the UK on ITV. And on the 30th, BBC Radio completely restructured its national programming. The Light programme was split between new national pop station Radio 1, modified on the successful pirate station Radio London, and Radio 2. The cultural third programme was rebranded as Radio 3, and primarily talk home service became Radio 4. Garden of My Mind there from the Mickey Finn. October the 5th, a court in Brighton was the first in England and Wales to decide a case by majority verdict, 10-2 of the jury. On the 10th, Simon Gray's first stage play Wise Child opened at Wyndham's Theatre London with Alec Guinness, Gordon Jackson, Simon Ward and Cleo Silvestri. On the 11th, Prime Minister Harold Wilson won a libel action against rock band The Move in the High Court after they depicted him in the nude in promotional material for their record Flowers in the Rain. On the 25th, the Abortion Act was passed in Parliament, legalising abortion on a number of grounds to come into effect the following year. And on the 30th, British troops and Chinese demonstrators clashed on the border of China and Hong Kong during the Hong Kong riots.
Pretty bubbles in the air, they make me laugh. What do I care? The cheeky one sings to my song, and the smoky happy fag is glowing in the wind. It's been a long through the snow. Your lips touch ever so slow. A furnace of incense is burning inside. Your hands touch just how I like. Listen, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. And now it's love. And now it's love. And now it's love. And now it's
Andy Ellison there, and it's been a long time. Okay, on the 4th of November, Iberia Airlines flight 062 from Malaga Airport, Spain to London's Heathrow descended far below the flight level assigned to it and flew into the southern slope of Blackdown Hill in West Sussex, killing all 37 on board. And on the 5th, a Sunday evening express train from Hastings to London derailed at the Hither Green rail crash, killing 49 people. On the 7th, Sir Pancras Railway Station in London was made a Grade 1 listed building, regarded as a landmark in the appreciation of Victorian architecture. And boxer Henry Cooper becomes the first to win 3 Lonsdale belts outright. On the 8th, BBC Radio Leicester becomes the first BBC local radio station to broadcast. On the 18th, movement of animals was banned in England and Wales due to foot and mouth disease. On the 19th, the pound was devalued from 1 GP at 280 US to 240. Prime Minister Harold Wilson defended this decision, assuring voters that it would tackle the root cause of the nation's economic problems. On the 27th, President Charles de Gaulle of France again vetoed British entry into the European Economic Community. On the 28th, horse racing events are called off due to the foot and mouth outbreak. And on the 30th, British troops left Aden, which they had occupied since 1839, enabling formation of the new Republic of Yemen. Music now from the Easy Beats.
Trying to find who might create a world that now would last. The beast that's born
The music goes around my head there, and the Easy Beat sees us into December. On the 1st, Tony O'Connor becomes the first non-white head teacher of a British school when he's appointed as head teacher of primary school in Smethwick, near Birmingham. On the 5th, the Beatles open the Apple Shop in London. On the 10th, Ronald George, Wayford Norris, George Porter and the German Manfred Elgen won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for their studies in extremely fast chemical reactions. On the 11th, the Concorde supersonic aircraft was unveiled in Toulouse in France. On the 12th, Rolling Stones guitarist Brian Jones, 25, won a High Court appeal against a 9-month prison sentence for possessing and using cannabis. He was instead fined £1,000 and put on probation for 3 years. And on the 22nd, BBC Radio 4 panel game Just a Minute, chaired by Nicholas Parsons, was first transmitted. Parsons continued to chair the show until shortly before his death in 2020. Music now from Buffalo Springfield, and then we'll find some movies and technology.
Oh, hello, Mr. Soul, I dropped by to pick up a reason for the thought that I've caught that my head is the event of the season. Why in crowds just a trace of my face could seem so I'll cop out to the change, but a stranger is putting the tease on. I was down on the ground when the messenger brought me a letter. I was raised by the praise of a fan who said I upset her. Any girl in the world could have easily known me better. You're strange, but don't change, and I let her. Does the trick of disaster. For the race of my head and my face is moving much faster. Is it strange I should change? I don't know. Why don't you ask her? Is it strange I should change? I don't know. Why don't you ask her? Is it strange I should change? I don't know. Why don't you ask her? Is it strange I should change? I don't know. Why don't you ask
Say you love me, but you don't know why.
Sharon Tandy with Hold On, and before that Mr. Soul from the Buffalo Springfield. Okay, movies. The Dirty Dozen, You Only Live Twice, and in a comic parody of James Bond, Casino Royale. A Man for All Seasons, Thoroughly Modern Millie, Barefoot in the Park, To Sir with Love, In the Heat of the Night, and Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. That's to name but a few. Technologically, the world's first heart transplant operation in South Africa by Dr. Christian N. Bernard. The first North Sea gas is pumped ashore. The first ATM, we've heard about both of those. The first Boeing 737 takes its maiden flight. Concorde seen in public for the first time. Apollo 1 destroyed in a fire on the launch pad. And the US has 74 nuclear-powered submarines in operation, and pulsars are discovered. Also, the pocket calculator was invented by Texas Instruments. If you haven't got it already, it's been 1967. This has been Guess the Year. I've been Ben Fuller. Thank you so much for listening. I'm going to leave you with Diana Ross and the Supremes and Reflections. Till next time, stay safe. Ta-da.
Through the mirror of my mind, time after time, I see reflections of you and me. Reflections of the way life used to be. Reflections of the love you took from me. Oh, I'm all alone now, no love to shield me. Trapped in a world that's a distorted reality. Happiness you took from me and left me alone with only memories. Through the mirror of my mind, through these tears that I'm crying, reflects the hurt I can't control. 'Cause although you're gone, I keep holding on to the happy time. Ooh, when you were mine. As I peer through the window of lost time, looking over my yesterday and all the love I gave all is all the love that I've wasted, all the tears that I've tasted, all the pain. Through the hollow of my tears, I see a dream that's lost from the hurt that you have caused. Everywhere I turn, seems like everything I see reflects the love that used to be. In you I put all my faith and trust, right before my eyes, my world has turned to dust. After all the nights I sat alone and wept, just a handful of promises are all that's left of love and you. Reflections of the way life used to be. Reflections of the love you took from me. In you I put all my faith and trust, right before my eyes, my world has turned to
Radio Lewes. Local community webcasting.